Okay. Okay, guys, welcome to my channel. There's a good news and there's a bad news. So which one do you want to hear first? Okay, if you want to hear anyone first, the one that you want to hear first, you write it here. As we are going on, and because this is a quick one, there's a news now flying up and down, so we need to get it, sorted out so that you know what is happening in Germany. Okay, I'm here to talk about a quick visa, the vocational visa. Everybody, we have been waiting for this visa to come alive. When we say let something come alive so that we know what we are saying or we know what we are doing. Okay, so my name is Onyinye, and if today is the first day you are seeing me, please join us and make sure you are a subscriber and make sure that you didn't go without sharing this video so that your family and friends can come and listen to good news all the time. Okay, number one, there's a good news and there's a bad news. So let me start with the bad news, then I will end with good news. Okay, we have waiting for the vocational skill visa updates. So what this visa means is this. Probably you are a welder in Nigeria. So what you need to do is to get your Nigerian, certification. Nigeria will give you to show that you have, finished that welder work and you've been trained as a welder and you have met all the examination criteria and you are due to become a professional anywhere in the world. The same applies to a cook. The same applies to a baker. The same applies to IT specialists like CEO, grinders. The same applies to construction workers, roofers, and all that. You don't need to now, you don't need job offer instantly. All you need to do is to get a company that will allow you to come and experience Germany work ethics and experience Germany maybe update your skills, to the German standard. Okay, now when this visa came out, we were not interested because the age were 18 to 30. And if you watch the statistics of people watching us here all the time, they are all above 40, even hitting 50. So what are we going to do with that? You are telling people 18 to 30 to come in. So we don't have to do anything. But anyway, they have lowered this thing to the extent that all the skills are now involved to the age, to the to this without the age being a factor in decision making when you are applying for this visa. So who is this going to benefit? It's going to benefit anybody with a skill with so many years of experience, but you don't have German experience. You want to move to Germany to have obtained more experience in that your skill. So that probably while you are in Germany updating your skill, you might look for job. The visa is not limiting you. The visa is not saying, okay, do this learning and just go back to your country. No, it's not saying that. What it's saying is this simple. If you are expert in it, we might offer you a job or you might get a job of your desire, then you can go and update your visa. That's it. So all of us, we are happy at the moment, and we are not to you for you to read. I will drop all the links for you guys so that you can read as much as you can. Okay. So let us the new Skilled Immigrant Act at a glance. So this thing has been updated. There are many things that has been changed. The new EU blue card since November 23 has been updated. This thing was done last night. Okay, in that blue card, the people that now have upper hand are people that are into manufacturing, mining, construction, information and communication technology, professional service manager, veterans, dentists, pharmacists, nursing, or midwifery professionals, school and out of school teachers, educators. You can find the detail of shortage occupation here. There's no age limit on these ones now. Okay, this has been updated. Then let us go to the vocational routes, that kind of short-term employment. It's not really employment, and it's um it's experience. Will I call it experience? Yeah, trainees. Okay, let us now. If you when you have time, when you have time in your hands, you have to sit down and read everything that it says here. But let me just tell you the key requirements that you have to focus on. Probably you are a childminder or a nanny. All you need to do is to come here. I think there's a space like working in Germany. You come there. There's a space that you will come working in Germany. Let's say the job listing, finding a job. You now looking for a job. You now put it here. Then what you need to do is to say nanny. Okay, childminder. I don't know what they call it in Germany, but this is in English anyway. Let's see. Childminder is what we call it in UK. So I don't know. I think America call it. America calls it. I don't know what Germany calls it. I don't know. Educators. I think they should be under early learning educators. So I think somebody corrected me the other day and told me that it's early learning educators. Okay, let's say that you are a nanny. Okay, all you need to do in this regard. Okay, you need to. I don't want to download anything. Okay, 3 years of early learning educators visa. You need to download shortage occupation. You need to download this and you need to check it by yourself. I don't want to download anything. So because it will stop this. So what you need to do is you need to come here, you need to download it, and let me explain the requirements with like this early learning. In EU, I think they call it early learning. In America, is nanny jobs or something like that with Australia. Then in UK, we call it child minding, or that's what we call it. But if it is early learning, you need to is under a shortage list. That's people will call nanny in Nigeria or early learning educators. So now let me say that maybe you are a nanny or early learning educator, or maybe you are a roofer, maybe you are a tiler. So you want to go with this trainee or vocational training experience visa. What you need to do is this: one, you need to, get application or download it, fill it. While you're filling it, then you come here, because these people, when you download this thing, it will take you to the companies and all that is recruiting. You go to the companies, then you tell them, you message them, or you send them an inquiry letter. I think that's what they call it normally. Okay, you send them inquiry letter. That inquiry letter, you have to inform them your age, inform them the experience you've had, inform them that you want more German experience, like is backed by this trainee vocational experience visa. So you have to tell them everything. You have to tell them that you want to, so like the duration you want or something like that. Then probably you are lucky, they will write you and tell you, okay, you can come and update your learning here. Then you have now filled the application. They will now send you a letter. They are the one to send you a letter stating how many hours you need to work in a week. If they, because there's a payment for the people learning work through vocational skill. That's a payment, because that payment is not really a big money, but at least it can help you get by. So they will tell you how much that they pay the vocational trainees, and they will tell you the duration you need to have the experience. All these things needs to be stated. In fact, they know how to do it. So when they do it, then they will not give you. They will not send the contract, vocational training contract to you. You will now take it. What you will do now, you will now take it to embassy and apply. with your valid international passport, everything that the embassy require. Because I cannot sit here and tell you what the embassy in Nigeria will require from you. Okay, everything that embassy will require from you, you will give it to them. Then they will not approve your visa. Probably because you've already gotten a company and you've already done all those work. So nobody will deny you visa. You will get the visa. So when you get the visa, the next thing that you need to do is this, to prepare for your travel. When you get there, sometimes it's 18 months, sometimes it's 2 years visa that you will get. Then you are training. So you have to face your job, make your job, make your employers aware that if I were you, I will go and register to do German language as well. Although there are training institutes that are English taught, even kids, like English school and all that for kids. So while you are there, you might start doing the German course. If it will be expensive for you to do it in Germany, that's why I told you guys to do it in Nigeria. So you start doing it, and by God's grace, when you are doing the training, you have finished working. You have finished working. I think, let me see whether I can find the. You have finished working in the You have finished the experience that you came to get. The next thing that you need to do is you need to you need to now, as your visa is about to expire, they might say that they want to retain you. If they don't want to retain you, that's fine. The next thing that you need to do is to look for a job. When you get a job, then the new job that you get will still give you, because you already have a German experience and you have done the skill, the training, the language course. So what happens here is this: the road will be easier, more easier, because you are already inside Germany, and you are now applying for a job. At least you can go for the interview physically and all that. So when you get there, they will now, maybe you pass the interview, you can apply to, you get one that can employ you, then they will now give you a visa. You start mounting your years of staying in Germany. Once it's 5 years, and you now go and reapply for the permanent stay. And after that 1 year, then you have to get your citizenship. So if I were you with any skill, what I will be doing now is to go and apply for this visa. And again, if I were you, I would like you to go and do German course in Nigeria or in African country, wherever your country is, whether Sierra Leone, Gabon, Cameroon, Congo. There's always a German course. If you have a German embassy, there will be a German course center. Okay. If you don't know it yet, then you come to the group and I will give you the list of them. So this is the new changes now. Age is no longer a factor in this vocational trainee visa. Age is no longer a factor. So jump into it. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me. If you are above 30, you can ask me any question on this. I will give you more information. But that's the best thing that can happen to you. Now, you have now a German route that has been updated and changed for you to, widen your routes and your choices. So I wish you luck from here. And if you have any question, you can come and ask me in the Telegram group. The link is here. And I want you to join our page group, because when I finish here, I will go and give them all the information they need, because that's what the group is made for: one-to-one and help, instant help. If they need any form of if they're applying for a job and they need anything like a CV and all that, they can just come to the group and request for it. I will give them a sample. So that's what it is. So guys, I'll be leaving you guys, and the video I updated, that's a news coming up, and we have to get on with it. And I wish you all the best of luck. Any question, come to Telegram group. The link is pinned here. Come to Telegram group and I will answer all your questions about this. There's no age now in vocational trainee visa for Germany. The age has been removed or made silent. So if you are above 40 and you've got a skill, this is best for you. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.